Yo, welcome back, YouTube fam. You already know what it is. It's Major Quee. It's the Trending Topic Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know what time it is. As I told you, I'm coming with hella content. You know what I'm saying? I did a music review last week, or a couple days ago, however you want to put it. And this week I'm doing a TV series review, man. And we talking the BMF story. Now, most of y'all probably already hip to it. Most of y'all probably already done seen at least the first season. We on the second season now, and I just want to, tell y'all just a little bit about how I feel about this story, how I feel about, mainly the actors. You know what I'm saying? Y'all can go watch the story for yourself, but mainly the actors. I really want to talk about the actors. I really want to talk about how everything looks as far as the colors and the 80s scene and all that. Like, it's a real good series, man. I want to say that it's a real good series. I advise anybody to go watch it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely great acting, great actors. It's funny, it shows family values. You know what I mean? It make you at some points it make you want to laugh. Some points it piss you off. Some points you might even cry. You know what I'm saying? You never know. But yeah, man. So this is the BMF docu-series. Well, no. This the BMF series that's on Stars. Y'all go check it out. But yeah, that's Lil Meech right there, man. He did a great job, man. I really can say he has done a great job. He's done way more than what I would have expected. And honestly, man, I really couldn't even see nobody else playing Big Meech's role other than Lil Meech. You know what I mean? That's Big Meech's son, for those who don't know. I heard that I think Lil Meech spoke about it when they was asking him about playing his father, and he told one of the interviewers that 50 Cent really helping out 50 Cent. And shout out to 50, man, for putting this together, man. Shout out to 50 for doing what he did as far as Lil Meech, you know what I mean? Because he put him through acting school and got him all the training that he needed as far as playing this role. And even though he playing his daddy, you still need to have some type of acting training, you know what I mean? So shout out to 50 for doing that, man. That's a solid move right there, man. I mean, everybody got their little feelings towards 50, you know what I mean? But shout out to 50 for doing his thing, man, for real, on this show. But yeah, that's Lil Meech, man. He plays his father, you know what I mean? For those who don't know, the BMF family, which is Black Mafia family, or Blowing Money Fast, however you want to say it, they was like the biggest black drug organization in America. Like, you really can't find nobody else, or you really can't find no other organization, you know what I'm saying, that was bigger. A lot of people like to try to talk about other black organizations, but from what we know to date, BMF was the biggest black drug organization in America, you know what I mean? So yeah, they was a drug organization. They started out in Detroit, and then they merged on once they started leveling up. They merged on to Atlanta. Like I say, Lil Meech right here, he did a hell of a job. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, let me get back on to like the BMF situation. Like I said, man, they was Big Meech and Terry, which is Big Meech's brother, man. We gonna get to him too, and the character that plays him. Bro, the biggest thing ever. The biggest, at least as far as I know. When they finally got to Atlanta, you know what I'm saying, in the 90s on into the early 2000s, man, BMF was unstoppable. They definitely was unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? They spread love to everybody. It didn't matter what color you was, you know what I'm saying, what gang you was with. Big Meech let it be known that he was spreading the love. You know what I mean? Ain't nobody was in the crew hating. Everybody was getting money, and I love that. But that's why y'all gonna go watch the show, right? So yeah. Anyway, yeah, Lil Meech, back to Lil Meech again. Hey, like I say, man, I loved his role. I loved him playing his daddy role, man, because I feel like he embodied it. I feel like he bodied it, period. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think nobody else could have did a better job. And that's Meech and Lil Meech, Big Meech and Lil Meech, side by side, so y'all get to see the resemblance. And yeah, and right here, this is Terry, man. Terry is Big Meech's younger brother. You know what I mean? I think they a year apart or something like that. And I think his name is Da Vinci, if I'm not mistaken. I think Terry's name is on the show is Da Vinci. And dude did a hell of a job, man. Like, that's another picture with them side by side. The guy on the left, of course, is Terry. And then the guy on the right is the guy that's playing Terry. But yeah, man, that's another character, man, like that. I feel like he depicted Terry's character very well, especially for people that don't actually know Terry, you know what I'm saying? But what you've heard of Terry, I think Da Vinci definitely killed it. I think he nailed it. I think I couldn't see nobody else playing that part either. Like it's crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because some people that get these roles, man, they get them for a reason, man, and they definitely got these two guys, Lil Meech and Da Vinci, to play these roles for a reason. I mean, they killing it. They killing the first and the second season. You know what I'm saying? They definitely killing it. I'm definitely feeling it. You know what I mean? And we gonna keep it moving. So yeah, that's the real Terry on the left and the actor playing Terry on the right. And then we got Lala. Oh, Lala. Everybody know Lala. Everybody love Lala. Lala Anthony. Lala's character, man, Lala's character is kind of weird because Lala is married to a big time drug dealer in Detroit, but she's also dealing with Terry. So she kind of straddling the fence between two I don't want to say enemies. I don't want to say. I guess they just rivals. I wouldn't say enemies, because they still deal with each other whenever it's a drought. They'll deal with each other, whatever the case may be. But yeah, she's straddling the fence between these two dudes because they don't know. Well, Terry knows about her husband Boone. You know what I mean? Terry knows, but at the same time, Boone don't really know what's going on. So I feel like, in a sense, man, towards the second season, I feel like, I don't know if Lala is like trying to set Terry up. Like, I don't really know what's really going on. It's because at some point she seemed like she's sincere, but some point in the second season she seemed like she might be trying to like set him up. But I don't want to spoil it for y'all. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Lala does a good job too, man. The only thing I can say when it comes to Lala, man, I feel like Lala's a little up in age. She's a beautiful female, and you know what I mean? It seemed like to me in every 50 Cent show she getting butt naked doing, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, Lala, like you got a son now. I mean, it is what it is. It's acting, so get your money, but that's just the only bad thing I can say about Lala. Then we got Big Snoop, Uncle Snoop Dogg. Yeah, so Uncle Snoop, man, he playing as a pastor. They call him Pastor Swift. Pastor Swift, man. And Snoop just, Snoop is Snoop. What can I say bad about Snoop? I ain't got nothing to say bad about Snoop. The hair, the hair that he got on his head at some points in the show, I feel like it's a little much. I feel like they didn't really have to, I guess, use so much hair, but I guess they trying to, place you in the 80s or whatever. And maybe some of the pastors back then did wear their hair crazy like that. But I think at some point, sometimes it feel like it be a little much, you know what I'm saying, on his head. But outside of that, man, Snoop doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? He don't play a major role. He played the family pastor, a ghetto family pastor. But yeah, he don't play a major role in the show. You know what I'm saying? But you'll see him in every couple of scenes or so. You'll see him or whatever whenever Meech's mother and father actually goes to church. That's when you'll actually see him. So, I think his role is cool. You know what I mean? I ain't really have too much to say about his role. But I'm a big fan of Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg been putting in work for years. He been in different movies for years. He building his catalog. That's all I can say about him. He definitely building his discography. I don't even know how to pronounce the shit, but anyway, yeah. So then we got Monique. She playing as Goldie. I think Goldie is she's a strip club owner, if I'm not mistaken. But she plugged in the underworld. She plugged in the drug world, so she know everybody. You know what I'm saying? And at this point, when you see Monique is a club on. Sorry about I should have said this before, but she a strip club owner in Atlanta. So by the time Meech and Terry started getting to Atlanta, that's like one of the first people that they try to plug in with. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, she's like one of them big mamas from out of Atlanta, or from out of, one of them big mamas that's plugged in with everybody, the drug dealers, the scammers, the robbers. You know what I'm saying? She pretty much plugged in with everybody, and I like the way she act, man. I like Monique, man. I think Monique definitely deserves a second chance from what was happening with her and Tyler Perry and Oprah and all them. You know what I'm saying? I think she's a good actor, especially depending on the role. And then we got Cash Doll. So Cash Doll, hey man, you know what? It's funny because I remember, seeing Cash Doll, seeing videos. And for those who don't know, Cash Doll is a Detroit rapper. You know what I'm saying? I happen to like her music. You know what I'm saying? Not all of it, but I happen to like her music. But I even like her even better with this role. So in this role, she's actually playing a single mother. She dealing with Big Meech and a guy Lamar that I'm gonna talk about last. Now, she dealing with two guys. You know what I'm saying? She was dating Lamar. You know what I'm saying? Until Lamar ended up, I think Lamar ended up getting locked up or something like that. But she was messing with Meech too, and that's definitely Meech and Terry's arch rival. Like, Lamar is something serious. So for her to be messing with Lamar, messing with Meech, knowing that she, messing with Lamar and supposedly have a child by Lamar. Now in the show, I don't really want to spoil it, but anyway, supposedly have a child by Lamar, and she dealing with Meech, and she going through it. You know what I'm saying? Like she really want out with Lamar because Lamar wild. So she want to be done. So and then, at the same time, she trying to help Meech get rid of Lamar as well. Because, man, I'm telling y'all, I'm not going to spoil it, but Lamar has been a living hell for Meech and Terry forever. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. But anyway, about her character, man, I just feel like she got a role that actually fits her. You know how some of these rappers be getting these roles and it really don't fit them? I think this role right here fit her. Plus, she from Detroit. I just found that out. So, she probably already getting information from people from Detroit that actually know about the BMF family. So it might make it a little easier for her to play this role. But she doing a good job. Now, this guy right here, that guy right there, now that's Lamar. Like I say, man, Lamar, the guy that's playing Lamar is called Eric Kofi Abrifa. I had to write that down because I definitely couldn't, pronounce that. But anyway, yeah, he's playing Lamar. They call him the Beast. Like I say, he's one of Meech and Terry's biggest rival. He taking them through a living hell. I will not spoil what happened for those who hadn't watched. But yes, this dude is wild, man. Like, seriously, like he definitely terrorizing the city. He definitely, making himself a name when it comes to this show. He remind me of the guy from what's the show called? The Wire. He remind me of the guy from The Wire, man, but I can't remember his name. I thought I was gonna remember his name by the time I recorded this, but I don't. But he remind me of the dude from The Wire that was just robbing all of the drug spots and killing all of the drug dealers. That's exactly who this dude remind me of, and I'm willing to bet they had that character from The Wire in mind when they had this guy playing Lamar. So yeah, man, hey, like I think he was in prison. Around the time when the first season started, I think he was in prison and just getting out, and he was just on a vengeance. Like he was just, just like he was saying, he ready to take back what was his. So, I feel like he definitely played the hell out of this character. This dude, Eric Kofi Abrifa, Kofi, however you want to pronounce it, he definitely, put things in perspective when it comes to trying to understand who that character is. So shout out to him, man, for playing Lamar, because he's one of my favorite characters. Even though I don't like him on the show, he's still one of my favorite characters when it comes to the BMF show. But outside of that, man, that's about it, man. Like I say, man, it's a great show. Like if you want to watch something, if you want to watch something on a day where you just chilling, maybe it's raining, maybe it's cold outside, you don't want to be outside, and you just want to kick back and relax and watch something good with great acting and great dialogue, the writing is great, man, check out the BMF series, man. I'm telling you, it's definitely something to watch. It's it puts you in the mind of Snowfall, kind of, in a sense, you know what I mean? But it's got its own little twist. So yeah, if y'all got Stars, y'all got the Stars app, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, y'all need to tune in, man. 50 doing his thing with this show, man. And shout out to Big Meech. Yeah, Free Big Meech. Shout out to Terry. You know what I'm saying? I know he just not too long ago got out of prison, man. But yeah, man, free that man Big Meech, man. Shout out to the BMF, all the people that was involved, you know what I'm saying, with the BMF and with this story and putting this story together, man. Shout out to them, man. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Major Quick, aka Major Sound. This is the Trending Topic Podcast. This is a TV series review, and we out this thing.